Ball breaker. So sad for the Montecito couple. Duchess Catherine's new power play shocks Meghan and Harry. While the world has been watching Harry and Meghan's whiny show, the Princess of Wales has been busy making a major power play. Hello and a very warm welcome to Kate Middleton and the Queen News Channel. If we look at the history of the British monarchy, we find so many glorious, impressive ball breakers. Empress Matilda was supposed to be the first queen until her cousin and his sexist 12th century views got in the way, so she ended up waging a 19-year bloody war just so she could get the throne. We find another great example in Queen Elizabeth I. She knew how to deal with the Spanish Armada and also any number of men who were trying to trap her into marriage. Queen Victoria oversaw the nation's emergence into the modern age. I mean, just imagine if some man had told Queen Victoria that she needed to smile more. I think we know what would have happened to him. He would have been sent to the most depressing penal colony. Now, Queen Victoria was not a big fan of women's suffrage, but anyway, it's pretty amazingly feminist stuff. And just in case you were worried, I'm here to let you know that the future Queen Catherine looks like she's going to be following in their footsteps. Over the past few weeks, the Princess of Wales has been busy unveiling a revamped and re-energized image, and she's even wearing the power suits to prove it. Now, Catherine is known for towing the line and accepting posies and being just all around very appropriate. But recently, she has been in the middle of the biggest and boldest rebranding effort that we've ever seen. In the past, most of the attention that Catherine received was focused on what clothes she was wearing. But lately, we're seeing a whole new royal. She has been ramping up her, as she refers to it, life's work that's focused on early childhood development. In 2021, Catherine founded the Royal Foundation Center for Early Childhood, and there are so many smart people working for the foundation. And then earlier this year, Catherine walked onto the stage in London wearing a $4,500 Alexander McQueen blazer. To announce the latest push for her center, she came out looking all business. Gone were the days that she used to wear those overly feminine frocks. It's called Shaping Us, and the goal is to raise awareness of the vital role our early years play in shaping the rest of our lives. That's what Catherine posted on social media. And to go along with the social media post, there was a nationwide advertising campaign across cinemas and billboards. And it's not like this is a campaign to get better crayons into the preschools, not at all. Catherine is really getting to the heart of the causes of mental health problems, addiction, and even homelessness. But the most fascinating thing of all of this is just how seriously Catherine is taking her professional overhaul, and how obviously she is intent on dialing things up a bit. And to help her achieve her goals, Catherine has chosen a new private secretary. And it's an interesting choice because usually these types of roles are saved for people who have very good political connections. But Catherine decided to choose someone a little unexpected. This week, we found out that she decided to choose the branding and marketing expert Alison Corfield. She used to spearhead Jamie Oliver's free school meals campaign. As a source who spoke with the Times said, Corfield is an unusual fit and a bit out there for Kensington Palace. However, promised she will run rings around the courtiers and shake things up a bit. Someone who worked with Corfield in the past described her as a ball breaker, a real straight talker, very passionate, dynamic, and genuinely funny. She makes things happen and will really push things forward at the palace. I, for one, am very excited about this choice. But what's fascinating here is not imagining how crazy Friday afternoon palace drinks are going to be with Corfield in the mix, but instead what her appointment means about Catherine's future plans as she begins this new chapter. Essentially, it looks like Catherine's not here to just play nice around the edges of some kind of lovely charity work. Instead, she wants to effect real positive change in the UK. After having spent the first decade figuring out exactly how she was going to fit into the royal family, it looks like Catherine is ready to formulate a professional agenda of her very own. There are numerous reports out stating that it was Catherine who was so instrumental in understanding that the linchpin of the work that she, William, and Prince Harry would do was within the area of mental health, and that, of course, led to the formation of their mental health organization Heads Up in 2016, and at the time that was a radical decision. Now, in the years since then, of course, she and William have transitioned to full-time royal duties, and at the same time, year after year, Catherine has really cranked things up when it came to her early years' work. And now that she's got Corfield on board, it seems like we're going to see it all gloriously escalate and continue to grow. A royal insider spoke with the Telegraph this week, saying what the Princess of Wales is doing is a very clear sign that she is redefining herself now that she has this new role. She is extremely strategic and methodical, and she takes her work very seriously. And according to the source, while Catherine comes across as a warm and gentle character, in fact, at her core, she is also very committed to utilizing her position to make the world a better place. Since the Queen passed away last year, William and Catherine are now so much closer to their own time on the throne, and the next decade or two are going to represent Catherine's chance to really make gains in this field, and to have the opportunity to really focus on her legacy-defining program before she's expected to take on the role of the Queen. When William becomes king, Catherine's diplomatic and international workload and responsibilities are going to be a lot more demanding. So that means that she really has a limited window of opportunity to change hearts, minds, and perhaps even change government funding while she's at it. And choosing Corfield to be her right-hand woman really underscores the degree to which the Princess of Wales means business. I just hope that right now, as I'm speaking, somebody out there is adding to her suit stores because she is going to need a lot more pantsuits. For all her efforts to be a phony Duchess, Meghan, though, has failed to accomplish anything that's meaningful. Harry is the son of King Charles, and I'm not trying to insult his own family, except I'm sorry to say, Harry is a piece of trash and he has a severe mental health problem. He's living in a fantasy world and he needs some serious help. I do hope that someday he can be saved. But I don't think Meghan can be saved. See, I think she's like that movie. Did you ever see that old movie, The Bad Seed? That little girl is just like Meghan Markle. Some people are just born with a problem and they cannot feel for other people. Well, that's Meghan. And I guess you could say I'm venting my anger because, yeah, I am angry at everything the two of them have done to the royal family. The royal family is out there doing good for people all around the world, and I really appreciate them for that. So it's wrong what Harry and Meghan are trying to do, trying to harm the monarchy. The truth is, sometimes we have a bad seed in our own families, and we have to just cut them off for the sake of the rest of the family. Now, in my family, we had an aunt who was like that. She was always trying to stir up trouble for the rest of us. So you know what we ended up doing? We cut her off. And then, later on, she ended up committing suicide. I guess because, yeah, if you don't have the ability to care about other people, then you're not going to be a very happy person. So the truth is, crazy runs in so many families, and we, the rest of the people, just had to figure out how to handle them. I'm happy, though, that the royal family can move on with laughter, devotion, and service. They are so inspirational, and they're such giving people. God bless all of them. And you, do you agree with the views in my video? If yes, please like and share it with your friends and family members who need it too. If not, please let me know what your opinion is below in the comments section. And don't forget to subscribe to Kate Middleton and the Queen News channel to get more videos in the future. Again, thank you so much for watching, goodbye, and I'll be back to see you all tonight.